Welcome back.
Welcome
Welcome
back.
to another week of basic banter widgets
Season 4.
for episode 3. How
Yeah.
y'all doing?
Think about
How are
them
you
like,
doing?
is it? Yeah, it is.
It is.
Yeah. A
How
Neopterodon.
everybody
Sorry.
doing this? Oh shoot, sorry.
That's
I'm
okay. You
getting
got little mouse
chatty.
there. All good. How are we all doing? Um,
Yeah.
this episode comes out next week. So this is like we're recording them in advance. But anyways, I just recorded or just reviewed and published our episode for July 12th.
Mhm.
And it is so good. It is so good.
I
I
just
actually
love
like I mean I like enjoy going back and listening to episodes and stuff, but I guess I have to because it's kind of a job to do.
you
Um,
are the
you know, it's just it's a good time. It's a good time. And like Jill was so she's so good. Honestly, she's
she's
like
just so cool. I just love her.
the energy off that one is like inspiring, truly. I'm like, oh my gosh, like she's truly like awesome. And then
Yeah.
listening back, I'm like, Jessica, stop fucking talking because I talked the whole episode.
But you're excited and there's so much to chat with her about.
She's easy to have a conversation with. That was totally like relaxing, fun, informative, like a good chill and chat if there was gonna ever be one, right?
Well, and that's
Yeah.
why, like we do encourage if there's other people out there that would like to be on the podcast, like it is just like a
Yeah.
sip and
Mm,
chat. Like just hang out with us and let's
yeah,
talk about witchy shit.
exactly. Let's talk about witchy shit. What's happening here?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought somebody was coming in here. Maybe. That's okay, it's fine.
But
Yeah, so no. Maybe. We don't know. I'm just gonna the dog. I'm sorry, I had to do that. Anyways, yeah, no, so it was really good. I was gonna say if there's any other like requests for us to get people back on as well, like if you like I mean we want to get every guest back on at some point if they want to. So but if
oh,
there's one that you've got questions for, just direct them our way and we get them back on there, or at least we can do a little Q&A and send them the questions. We want to have them back. So yeah,
well, that's
no,
it. I'm just horrible with time change with other people, like when everyone is in a different region.
yeah.
I'm like, okay, if it is this time right now for me, what is it time? What is the
What
time for you right now for
literally,
you?
especially if it's like instant message, I'm like, what time is it where you live? And then I can do
Yeah,
the
because
math. Like,
I Googled it and I fucked it up and I'm like, damn it, like how does
mhm.
this work?
I know. And I'm like, what time is it in Chicago? What time is it in wherever? Like,
Yeah,
yeah, I
hard.
understand. But that's okay. That's okay. But yes, we've had some beautiful weather here in Ireland. I don't know if you, well, I've definitely been sending my like videos or whatever else, but it's been like high 20s, which is great. But like, oh my God, I have a huge bag in mine. It's fucking hot and like tiring. You're just like sluggish little sticky bots
Yeah,
walking
you
around.
guys went
But
to the beach for a couple days, right?
I'm sorry.
Went to the beach yesterday and today?
We didn't go today. We did go yesterday. Today I had a nail appointment and a massage. And then by the end of
Oh,
it, yeah, I came home and I'm like, we like shouldn't go. Ryan had to do some work. And we're like, you know what? We'll just stick around here. But it was great because we have a little like blow up pool for the kids. So
nice.
so that was good. And like basically, oh my God, they were outside playing and or Ryan was helping doing some siding stuff. So there was like this big sheet of insulation, like not the sticky stuff, but like the firm stuff. Anyways, but it was being used as a slide, let's say. So Maria came
Oh,
in like the dirtiest form, like her legs, her feet, her butt, her belly, her hands, like everything. So I had to take him into the shower and I'm literally like scrubbing these children. I'm like, you're so dirty.
no. Right. Well, will that like itch make their skin itch or anything like that?
No, no.
Okay.
It wasn't like the
Like
fluffy
stuff.
pink stuff. No, it was like a hardboard. It's like I don't know what the
Oh,
I don't know the name, but it's like not
I don't know.
insulation. It's being used as insulation like between building, but it's not like yeah, I don't know. But as fiberboard, I have no idea. But anyways,
Oh, yeah.
so after they got changed, took them upstairs, got them changed. Well, Colin goes, I want to put on my bathing suit. I was like, you just showered. You're just clean. And then, of course, he just does what he wants. And then Maria has to do what Colin does. So then they're back in their bathing suits and they're immediately back outside but they're like not playing with insulation. They're playing with the pool
Oh my God.
and the hose. They just played with the hose for like a long time. Yeah.
Good for them though. They must have really enjoyed that.
They had a great time, to be honest. Yeah, no, it was really good. And I was thinking to Ryan, I'm like, I feel bad using all the water, but also like we haven't had rain. I said the grass needs watering, so it's fine.
Well, that's exactly, yeah, it would be different if you were going through a drought
Yeah.
and you needed one or something or another.
Exactly, exactly. So we are kind of brainstorming what we wanted to do today, and there's a couple like things that I've been like we've been toying with. And I was like, I think we just have to like dig in, as you do, as we do, is we do our little bit of study, and then we're like, hey guys, here's my little report here for you. So, we want to discuss the difference between angels and spirit guides. So, Britt, do you, off the top of your head, like know anything about the difference, about what they are, or what, you know, have
Off
you
the
had that?
top of
Sorry.
my head, on the top of my head, I know that both exist
Yeah,
and that both are not the same.
for sure. Yeah, totally. Oh, that's exactly. Yeah.
That's
So,
all I know.
yeah, essentially, like the short version of it is like angels are pure consciousness energy. And so they've never been human. They are like directly like they're messengers of God, let's say. So they're like holy beings, right? And then spirit guides are like a catch-all phrase for those who are like guiding us in spirit form. So that could be like ancestors, so like loved ones, like saints, animal guides, like there's a whole bunch of like different things, but that's like kind of like a catch-all. So that's like the brief kind of thing of it. But yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool. I knew obviously I feel like I knew a difference, but like I feel like there's so many things out here these days that we just don't actually know, right? So they're both like believed to be non-physical beings. Essentially they are both served to like offer support, guidance, protection. They're just different origin. That's basically it. So they can also like communicate with people differently, but commonly
Okay.
their purpose is to guide and to protect. So yeah, I figured
Definitely. Archangel Michael.
I'll go through like a couple different types of angels and like some spirit guides, and we can kind of like chit chat along the way. Does that sound
But I love it.
perfect? So
You can
angels,
call on these angels or your own spirit team at any single time. They
literally,
want you
exactly.
to
Like that's
spread
I feel
love. Oh, sorry.
whenever I like start my tarot, we kind of discussed our tarot readings and stuff like that last week. I and whenever I say like your team, your people, like these are the people I'm talking about. Like it could be like your spirit guides, it could be your grandma, it could be a whole bunch of different things. So, but again, angels, like I think we all like do connect with angels. Now, how to discover like who is say on your team or in like your communicative path, it does take some like meditation, but yeah. So let's start with angels. So angels are considered divine beings created by God or the universe. So they are not human and have never lived as humans. So they've never had human lives. They have only been like part of God and the universe there. So their purpose is to carry out divine will, protect, comfort, and assist us in our lives. And they're seen as like messengers or helpers of the divine. So that's kind of their commonality there. So there are two different types of angels. There's guardian angels, and those are assigned to help individuals from birth for protection and guidance. And then we have the archangels, sorry, the archangels, the
The Archies.
archangels, an archangel.
Archie.
The archangel, they're powerful angels with specific roles. So we've heard a lot about our, I keep saying it archangel, archangel Michael for protection, or Raphael for healing. So there's like a whole long list of that. And so actually, I'm going to see if I've got a list of examples of angels. Okay, yeah. So well known. So we've got Archangel Michael, protector and leader of the angelic realm, associated with courage, strength, and cutting away fear. And I should also say, when we're like asking for guidance from these people, from these angels, especially in like my sprays and any spell work and anything that they are relevant to, you can ask for their help. So if it's, we're going to find who is the one of the lost things. I can't remember.
Oh, that's
The
not
lost.
Ezekiel.
I'm going to
Oh,
look right
shoot.
now. Who is the
Austin
angel of
Thomas?
lost
No.
things? It's probably really stupid. Probably right there. Saint Ab. Oh, that's okay. He's not an archangel. He's just Saint Anthony. Okay, yeah. Sorry,
Saint
that's totally
Anthony.
different. But that's fine. That's okay. We're fine. Back on track. So
So nice. So
Yeah, that's okay. We're in the still the divine realm here. So Archangel Raphael, he's the healer, brings physical and emotional healing.
mhm.
Archangel Gabriel, he's the messenger, helps with communication, creativity, and clarity. Archangel Uriel, he's the light of God, offers wisdom and insight, especially in challenging situations. Archangel Azrael comforts those transitioning between life and death and also supports those grieving. Archangel, is it Shamuel? Shamuel? Shamuel, I think. It's a Chamuel.
I
Brings
would say
about comfort, love, and harmony into relationships. Do you want me to check? Shamuel? Shamuel.
I trust you. I think that's how I would pronounce it.
Yeah. And then Archangel Metatron, which sounds like so much like from a movie, but that's actually what we're going to call. Helps sensitive and spiritually gifted individuals, especially children, often connected to the Akashic records. So I've heard a lot of Metatron. I mean, I think we both have, even throughout the episodes. Like in our meditation training, or sorry, our mediumship training, a few interviews as well. So I don't know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Speaking of Akashic records, I need to bug our friend Kelsey Newfeld. Come on and tell
Yeah,
us about
girl.
it because
Yeah.
she's so wonderful and gifted.
I don't know. That's another one we should have back on. But
Planting
yeah,
the seed. I'm making my list again of the people that I need to contact.
yeah,
'Cause I always,
get on it. No kidding.
I
Yeah,
know, I know. Like,
yeah,
Brittany, goddamn it, I have time. So
yeah.
I can
Um,
expect a message at 12:30 at night.
no, exactly. Yeah. So some ways that you can like try and like actually, I'll save the exercise for later. How's that sound? I don't want people to dip out now. So yeah, so I guess like um that's kind of it for angels that I can think of anyways. Do you have any questions about that before I move on to spirit guides?
That's amazing.
Okay, that's okay. Well, spirit guides, we know this. Okay, so the origins are usually souls who've lived human lives before and now assist others from the spiritual realm. So, like again, this could be like past ancestors. It could be like soul family as well. Do you know what I mean? Like people that have, you've connected with over lifetimes that have, are following with you. Their purpose though is to guide you through personal growth, life path choices, and spiritual awakening. So think of them as mentors or teachers. So that's exactly it. It's like they can kind of see they're another view, another support system that's just physically not here. So again, we've got ancestral guides, past ones, loved ones, or ancestors who choose to support you. We have wise beings, which are enlightened souls who help with your soul's evolution. And then we've got our animal guides or totems. I know we've done some stuff on totems. Animal spirits, spirit animals that reflect aspects of your personality or journey. I don't have we actually done an episode on totems? I don't think we have, or maybe we have.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna write that down. Animal guides. Sorry, dudes, this is how it happens.
And if
So
we did, we're gonna recap
we're gonna
it.
recap because clearly we forgot. Uh,
Yes.
um, so with our spirit guides, they do operate on like a different vibration. So they are like in terms of like where we all lie, the angels are much higher, obviously. The spirit guides operate a little bit closer to our human energy. And that's often felt as like intuition, nudges, or insight. So they're like kind of giving us that nudge. So,
Yeah.
I've said to Brittany, everybody, I feel like I talk to everybody when I have that like notion to say something or like that tug to get shit done or like, if I'm being, called, it's usually, I would say it's like I have somebody on my arm going like, sit, sit.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. And now with connection, people experience guides through dreams, synchronicities, journaling, intuitive messages, guided meditations. So it's like through a whole variety. Um, I like to say what if it feels right, it usually is, right?
Mhm.
So when like things or instances like that tend to happen, where again, like it's like a knowing, I always say there's got to be some sort of help there on either side. Yes. So some example of spirit guides. So we have again ancestor guides, your grandmother, your family elder who might have passed away but now helps you spiritually, or an indigenous shaman or healers from your ancestral line. So again, like the sleeping witch, you could say, something that's been reawakened within you, and your ancestors have chosen to like help you carry your gift. And then we have ascended masters. So these are again lived people who have lived. Um, they are enlightened beings that once lived human lives and now help guide humanity. So we have Jesus. offers compassion, healing, and spiritual ascension. We have Buddha, teaches peace, mindfulness, and detachment. Kuan Yin, Chinese goddess, spirit of compassion and mercy. We've got Saint Germain, often associated with alchemy, transformation, and the violet flame. What's the violet flame?
I don't know. It sounds very exciting though.
Sorry. Like I have to pause. As you guys know, what is the violet flame? Because I'm like, that's a term I have never read before. The violet flame is a spiritual concept representing a transformative energy or fire believed to transmute negative energy into positive energy. It is associated with the ascended master, Saint Germain, who is considered its keeper and guide for spiritual seekers. The violet flame is used as a spiritual practices for healing, forgiveness, and personal transformation. Well, there you go. There's
Love
fun.
it.
Okay, back to business. Sorry, I've got one more ascended master, which would be Mother Mary. And that offers divine feminine wisdom and healing energy. Yes. And then on to the animals. Again, we'll do like another episode, like with a full kind of list. This is just a sampling. But spirit animals, we would have the wolf, which is representative of intuition, loyalty, and independence. We would have the owl, which is wisdom, insight, or the unseen. The butterfly, transformation and rebirth. The bear, protection, strength, and grounding. So there's like a good rounded edge there. But like even as I'm saying them, like these are all ones that we know, I would say, right? Like we know that there's loyalty in the wolf pack, right? We know that the owl is wisdom. We know that the butterfly always means transformation. So there's like some things here that I'm like, okay, that makes sense. So like if we happen to have a fish in there, or if we happen to have, anything like that, we kind of can figure out, oh, we've already associated with this kind of metaphysical attachment. So yes. I was just going to mention in this kind of pocket as well as spiritual guides, we would have wise guides or teachers. So those could be like unnamed monks, healers, or elders that appear in meditations or dreams. So people that we may not be able to name, but again, are choosing to help the collective move forward. Or guides who are souls from other dimensions or lifetimes, offering insight without ever having been human. So that's always an option as well. So, souls, souls, one more time. So yeah, really at the end of the day, we know that angels are divine, non-human, they're for protection, light, love, and warmth. We can communicate with them through prayer or sudden comfort, and we're usually assigned them from birth. And spirit guides are human or animal spirits that have evolved into souls, personal growth, life path mentoring. They give us signs by nudging, wisdom, or familiarity, like in what's the word, deja vu, like that's kind of in that realm. Communication, we would usually meet them in our dreams or through meditation. And they have technically been assigned to us, but it can change and adapt over time. I feel like it's the same, like we have certain, like there's things for a season for a reason, right? So I do think that like as you grow, your guides do grow, right? So for both of them to connect with either of them, your guides or your angels, you can meet them, right? You can do this through like a guided meditation or journal prompting. You can write down your dreams and kind of interpret them that way. And that's how we can, you can discover names, roles, or messages that they might be trying to share with you. So I can get a yes, I would like that. I'm just going to see if I can get a meditation prompt for anybody that wants to do it. It's like 2 to 5 minutes. It's just a matter of being with yourself. So the guided meditation to connect with your guide or angel. Okay. So first off, you're going to find a quiet, comfortable space where you won't be disturbed. Light a candle or hold a crystal that feels right for you. So again, if it's right, usually is. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through your mouth, and then just let your body relax. Okay. So that's our preparation stage. I'm going to need a few more minutes. I should actually do like an episode on this as well. But while you're here, imagine a beautiful path in nature. Could be a forest, a beach, or a garden. You feel calm and safe here. You walk along the path slowly. So wherever we're going to envision us going that way. And then up ahead, you're going to see a glow of light or a figure approaching. This is your spirit guide or your angel. They arrive in whatever form is most comforting to you. It might be human, animal, a light, or even just a sense. When they arrive, you ask silently, who are you? Why are you with me? What message do you have for me today? You can sit or stand with your guide. Notice any feelings, images, words, symbols, or emotions that arise, even subtle impressions that could matter in this instance. When you're ready, thank them for their presence. Know you can return here at any time. Slowly walking back down the path, take a deep breath and return to the present moment and open your eyes. So I've done that quite a few times. I think Bev Lazar actually is a very similar exercise. But
Yeah.
have you ever done that one
Definitely more
before?
hypnotizing.
Sorry?
Very similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Do you
just
remember?
so.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Are you ahead, Jessica? Go.
I was just gonna say, do you remember anything about yours?
Her voice is just so hypnotizing. So I remember like the walking the path, but it's very like she definitely brings you into it.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember like because when I did it with her years ago now, I do remember like the sound of walking on gravel is like one of my prompts. Do you know what I mean? It's like one of my like key things that helps me kind of get into that meditative state.
Yeah.
My place, you could say, it's almost like a small like pool of water surrounded by like green. Do you know what I mean? So it's like a little pool in the middle of nowhere with this like
Yeah.
beautiful little path to it. And I do recall like just past, it's like there was like a staircase. I feel like she had a golden door or something. She's got something with a door in hers. Um, I
Mhm.
can't remember my guide's name, but that just tells me the time that like I haven't needed them recently, I'd say. But I would actually do this myself. Um,
Yeah. I
after you do your sit down and whatever, it's like strike while the iron is hot and do some journaling. And like I have
Mhm.
some journal prompts as well that are like easy to do. Like this is all easy stuff. I think I'll actually do an episode on this as well. I might as well do it and release at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll do that. It'll be a double whammy week.
All right.
But I'll give you some journaling prompts as to what you guys can do um, to kind of channel
I
that
love
kind
it.
of stuff there. So you're gonna have to listen. I'm gonna gatekeep that. Ha ha ha. You're gonna have to listen to it.
Yeah.
I always like to say though, because like meditation is a hard state to get into first time because we're
Yeah.
self-conscious beings, right? So if
Well,
nothing,
I
oh
always
sorry, go
think
ahead.
that has to look one way or another. Excuse me, Walter. Sorry.
Mhm. That's okay.
I have an ex guest with me, and I was
Yeah.
giving him, but he's just telling me his feelings also.
Oh,
He's the sweetest boy. Train of thought
that's
is
fine.
gone.
That's okay. I was just gonna
Sometimes
say
people,
if
everyone thinks that they're gonna do a meditation in a certain way, that it has to be this way, or you have to look at, or you have to look like your surroundings have to look a certain way, or you should be right up into nirvana or whatever the case is. Like there's so
yeah,
many different ways. You could do like a meditation while you're driving fully aware.
exactly. Yeah.
So
There are like meditations that are you can do awake and like that would be more like considered mindfulness, I believe, but also it's like I feel like any moment you get to yourself, you should. I actually was listening
yes.
to morbid podcasts like
Nice.
earlier this week and I got a really good little like life tip out of them. And because
Mhm.
I'm bad for my phone, I'll be the first to admit it. Like, yeah, I'll scroll TikTok because I do that. But they were saying or like recommending like if you have some time to just mindlessly scroll TikTok, you have time to read. You have time to like meditate. You've got time. It's just choosing how to
Yeah.
spend it, right? So like I'm so over my phone, but I'm like, hey, I'm attached to it. I get it. It's kind of what I need to survive. Do you know what I mean? Like in terms of this world that we live in, like everything's on there. But
Yeah.
I have almost finished a book this week, so that's good because I've
Ooh.
chosen to pick up my book instead. So I think this
Yeah.
is part of that. Like I
Yeah.
think what I'm gonna have to do is choose to take 5 minutes to meditate or 10. I think this is what was it a 15? Hold on. Hold on. How long is it? The preparation is 2 to 5 minutes, whatever your pace might be. And the visualization process could be 5 to 10 minutes. 7 minutes max. Let's say that. 7 minutes.
Wow.
I have 7 minutes because I
See, and
know
I
it. That's
definitely
free.
turn that on to go and have like a hot shower. I can't have
Yeah.
my phone on other than to play it.
Yeah. Yeah. But like,
And
yeah,
then
you could have a meditation in the shower. in the bath.
Easily. That's
Mhm.
typically when I feel like the most at my most calm zen or like stillness is in having a shower, and not even a bath, because a bath I can grab my phone. It has to be a shower
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
or a hot tub outside, because I don't bring my phone out there for that either.
Yeah. No,
But,
I totally
but
get
yeah, I
that.
can feel like fully just like in the moment. So
Yeah, I totally agree. I think that's good. So yeah, no, that's good. I'll definitely do that. But yeah, like I was saying, it's totally normal to like sit there and feel like nothing's happening. It's
mhm,
fine. That's perfectly fine because it
totally.
takes practice. And as Jill said, practice makes permanent. This is, oh my God, I wanted to say, so she said this in the episode. Practice makes permanent. One of my old basketball coaches used to say this all the time. And it was
Ooh,
like, it was oh my God. Wasn't Bill Gordon. Was it Bill Gordon? It might have been Bill. Um, I actually don't. I think it was Bill Gordon, but I might actually have to look here. I'm gonna look. Is that so bad? I'm like, I remembered the lesson and not necessarily the teacher. I know that that's kind of a strange thing, but hold on.
not strange at all. I
I
definitely
am
feel
gonna
like
look
that's
here. Oh my God, what is his name? Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts. Hold on. This is what I'm doing. You would just laugh. I'll tell you my Google search right away here. Okay. Um, hold on. Hold on. This is so bad. Okay. Hold on. Dan Dewar's brother. That's so bad. Dan Dewar.
bad.
I don't know if you know Dan. Oh, you might actually. That's okay. Dan's.
Faces.
Oh my God.
I'm really good with faces, but not as much with
That's
names.
okay.
I'm not good with faces, so.
This is so bad. I feel like John. Oh my gosh, totally. Why did that
John
took forever to get to? I was like, I see his face, and it's funny because it's like this family. What? Sorry, what are you saying about?
You'll know, you'll get to experience it when you do the edit.
What you think? Oh my God. What? Oh, oh. Did you hear that? That's fine. Ryan's yelling at the children, so that's fine. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, so anyways, John Dewar. I'm sure it was John who said this, and now John he actually passed away. I don't know what year he passed away. Oh, it's 2015, 20. Oh God, it's probably been about 12 years, I think, when he passed away. Anyways, lovely gentleman, lovely family, a great impact on the basketball community in Saskatoon. And you would probably recognize the name Dewar because I know that their children have gone on to play and everything, like with the Huskies and
Oh,
whatnot.
okay.
Yeah, he used to say practice makes permanent. And because of that phrase is so obscure, like because everybody's like, no, practice makes perfect, but it doesn't. Not in the sense where doing the perfect layup is not because it's perfect. It's perfect
Right,
because my muscle memory has practiced it. So it is
right.
making, yeah, it's a permanent memory that I built. Anyways, I don't even know where we got with this. Why were we going here? Where did the bus take us?
Practice makes because of Jill being amazing and having that quote.
Oh yeah, I wanted to
And
say it during the episode, but I would have been stuck then as well.
oh
Um,
yes, yes, yes.
but then I lost it again. But this is part of that, I suppose. Practicing, entering that phase, entering that like mindfulness, state of relaxation, state of mindfulness, state of love, love. Yeah. Sorry, my squeaky chair.
Love, love,
Love. I'm gonna sing
love.
a song, but I'm like, I forgot the song. This is my like,
I was gonna sing a song, but now I forgot it.
but I forgot the
I
song.
love it.
Oh, it's gonna be oh God, I was gonna sing "Somebody Love," but not just any version, the Ella Enchanted version. Somebody to
Oh, that's so good. That was.
love. Yeah.
I think
Anyways,
that movie is when I discovered. I guess it would say that was the first time I actually knew she could sing, because she never sang in any other movie until then, and then she went on to
she did Les
do.
Mis.
That's it. That's she did that after
Okay.
that though.
Oh, did
She did
she?
that
Okay.
years later. She was like a baby when she did Ella Enchanted, didn't she?
Yeah, she was a baby. I was just thinking, like, no way,
Okay.
but yes. Okay, so Ella Enchanted came out in 2004, and Les Mis, the musical, came out in 2012. So yeah, that's true. She was a
That's why I was
baby.
like, Jessica.
I know, but I was
Yeah.
like, how? I don't feel like that's old, but also, so she was 22 when
Mhm.
she did Ella Enchanted, which is again baby. This is baby talk. And then what did we say? 2012. Um, she would have been 40. No, I lied. That's totally wrong. Because that's 10 years ago. That's 12 years ago. How old is she? She would have been 30 something. 30. She would have been 30, right?
Hey,
19,
sorry. Can you
she was
just
born in
work out
1982. She was born in 82 and it came out
82?
in 12. Came out in 2012.
Okay, well, hold on. I'm going to bring in the calculator here.
The answer is 30, just so we know.
1982 divided by how, what was it a year?
It's not divided,
2000.
Brittany. Minus.
No, it's 30. It's
I'm like, wait a minute. We're gonna divide,
It's
we're taking a
not.
decimal point. She was. Yeah. I was like,
So
times
she was
that
30
by.
in 2012, which
Mhm.
means she is 45 this year.
Nope, she's 42. She's
45 this
43.
year? No?
She's 43 this year in November. She'll be 43 in November. Math. We're not mathing right now.
No, it was not my strong suit.
Okay.
This is your job, Jessica.
I didn't. I corrected you. I corrected
No.
you. The
I
quick
just
30, I was
fucking
like,
I have
that was
it.
mental math, but I was like, I think it's right. I see. The issue is when I think 20 years ago, that was the 90s.
Yeah, 20 years ago was in the 70s.
Actually, the 20 years ago was in the 80s, actually, if I could correct myself, because like I'm a
You're
teen
just a
mom.
young buck. You are, yeah. I'm
I'm a
just a teen,
I'm a teen
teen mom.
mom. I I do feel like a teen mom.
Yeah. I'm
Mhm.
just a baby.
I'm just a
You're just,
baby. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, my
yeah, why
friends,
not?
yes,
I love it.
shall we? Shall we
Yes.
do some?
I was like, but also speaking of archangels, obviously I'm going to pull from my archangel power deck.
Let's do it.
So I'm
I didn't.
thinking this season to
Mhm.
consistently do from one deck because I feel like I get the best messages out of this deck. But I do
Perfect.
have one on standby that was just like, but also maybe you should have
Yeah.
me. And so I took that
Yeah.
one too. Also, I made our list for our podcast guests. We
Oh,
have 4 Kelseys to interview.
I love it. Perfect. I love it. Love it. Okay,
I was
I'm gonna
like, what is it
shuffle.
about Kelsey? The name Kelsey that is magical. But I'll
There's
take it.
4 Kelseys. Exactly. Like, you know what? 4 is a good number. 4 is the not the loneliest number. For season
Her
4, can
name
we
is
get all 4 Kelseys?
Kelsey. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. We've got a bunch of people on the list that I was putting together that I'm like, oh yeah. Because there were some we couldn't get to that season or the season before because of one thing or another.
I was gonna say there's
And
always something, yeah, which is fine.
yeah, so I've got a list started. One, two,
Ah, that's not the card for you because I'm
I've
spilling
got
everywhere.
13 people. 13 people on the list right now, but there's a couple more in mind that I haven't written down yet because I don't remember their name. So
Do you guys like guest episodes? Just let us know because we're gonna keep doing them.
yeah, because like I like doing them, but I also if people are like, but like also again, tell us who you want to interview and we'll do our best to get them on.
Exactly. And if you like our like little research episodes, like obviously we're not gonna go too deep because like we'd be in there for days.
And
Wish we could do a
we could,
two-parter on
but
something. I'm just sorry, what'd you say?
we could, but then it would just be it may turn boring, which we don't want that to happen because we want you to
Boring.
be,
That's why I
yeah, we
feel
want
bad.
you
I'll just
to
that's why I went through the information like quick enough because I'm like, there's no like sometimes people don't want to hear that. They just want to hear us.
Sure. So I picked, or should I say I picked
Go
the
ahead.
Archangel Sandalphon. The
Mm.
purple card, it's divine guidance.
Ooh,
So that's
fancy.
funny that came out considering what this episode's about, because of course it is.
Yeah.
Search for meaning of life. Consider an alternate approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. There's no need to be alone. There are amazing people around you from whom you would gain great strength and support.
Mm.
Seek out who are like-minded and who share your beliefs and ideals. Make new friends who would benefit from your insights and affection. Take a
Mhm.
class on spirituality or join an organization that aims to do the good in the world.
That's really good. Sorry, go ahead.
This archangel can help you find the meaning you're seeking for in your life. Be open to other ideas and perspectives, but don't be bound by them. If you're taking a traditional approach to your challenges and things don't seem to be moving forward, then it might be time to think outside the box. But on the other hand, if your attempts to be creative are merely reinventing the wheel, perhaps the old-fashioned way would be better. So additional meanings are walking your talk, resistance to change, spiritual seeking, divine wisdom.
Interesting. I love that. So on point. Actually, every time you like pull a card, I feel like it's like, and that's why we're here today.
Yeah,
Um,
that's what it was. I know I'm
that's-
pretty I get so lucky with my deck. It's like the most
you
clear
can
deck that I have,
you
and
can
I
communicate really clear with it. I think that's really good.
get that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
Okay.
wonderful how that one's just like my go-to.
I got the crow.
Which is funny, before you begin, the amount of crows that just like hang outside my house all the time, all the time. Like I feel like I see the same one every morning when I take Harrison to daycare,
Mm.
and it's just chilling in the middle of the street. I'm like, okay, hi.
Yeah. I name a lot of the crows Roger. All of my crows at my first park. For anybody who's joined me out there for tea, it's like Roger, stop it. We need our table. You'll get my scraps later. Roger, come on. It's Roger.
Are they pretty aggressive out there?
They're not aggressive. They're just like they like to get close. Like if I'm at one table, they have no problem being on like the chair of the next table, like or like on the table. Like they're like, "Hey, girl," and I'm like, "Roger,
They're
enough,
pretty aggressive.
Roger."
Jeez.
Yeah. Anyway,
Roger.
so yeah, so of course the crow. I love when my card aligns. I love it. Spiritually strong, creative, and watchful. The crow has long been a symbol of magic. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen, knowing the unknown. It is said that the crow holds within its mind's eye the three realities: past, present, and future. Crow energy is potent and should be only tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and regular self study. So, when in balance, you are psychic, strong, and clear. When you're out of balance, you might be ungrounded or hypersensitive. To bring it to balance, daily meditation practice. So,
Isn't that a big da da?
love it. I love it. It actually makes me so happy. Oh,
Yeah, love
love,
it.
love
Love it when
it.
they're together.
Yeah,
Love it.
together. Love it. Together.
Together. Together.
Together. Okay,
Love it.
perfect. Well, okay.
Oh, perfect. Well, Jessica, where can everybody find us?
Okay, you guys can find us on our TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Basic Banter for Witches, or you can email us all the things, basicbanterforwitches@gmail.com. And our form
Hmm.
for questions is still up, so submit your free
Yeah,
questions if you want.
we will maybe do that. Let's plan maybe for that episode to go on August 2nd. So your, I would say get your submissions in before July 30th.
Yeah, for sure before July 30th.
I
Okay,
feel like
cool.
that would be like,
This
and then
is
if we,
us saying we're going to do a reminder. We probably will forget, but we'll try to remember. August 2nd will be the date that that episode is released. And we will do, yeah, we'll record them like on the 30th or 31st, something like that. So,
yeah, we'll do that
okay,
one for that.
okay. I love it.
Cool. Okay, well, I love ya. I love
Okay.
all the people that are listening right now. And
Mhm.
then we'll see you on next time.
Next time. Bye.
Bye now. Bye-bye.